Top ex-Iranian commander boasts country can assassinate Trump inside White House. We are capable.
They were capable. Why didn't they do it yet?
The former top Iranian commander has chillingly boasted that his country could assassinate President Trump even inside the White House. Quote, if the goal is to assassinate Trump, the Islamic Republic can easily do so in the White House. Quote, we are not negotiating with the Americans for peace. We are negotiating to reduce tensions.
I don't think the danger is an Iranian assassination. I think the danger is Israel figuring out that if they assassinate him, it will get the American people behind the war to destroy Iran. The question is, has Trump figured that out yet? What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to motherfucking reality. Guys, today we have Andy and DJ
Cruise the motherfucking internet.
And that's what we're going to do. That's what CTI stands for, cruise the internet. We're going to put topics on the screen. We're going to speculate. We're going to make fun of a bunch of people. And then we're going to talk about how we, the people, have to solve these problems going on in the world. Let's just get into it, dude. There's a fee for the show.
Yeah, there is.
Fee is very simple. We're the biggest show in the world that does not run ads. Never been paid for an ad. Because I don't want to be told what I can and can't say. I want to keep it real here. So, we only grow the show if you guys share it, man. And that means telling people about it. That means sharing it out. That means when you see the clips, share those out. That's how we grow the show. And if you think the message that we have here is worth hearing and you want to support it, that's how it has to happen. So if the show makes you think, if it makes you laugh, it gives you new perspective, it's something that you think needs to be heard. If you learn something, if it makes you better, don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
All right. What's up, dude?
What's good, gang?
Nothing.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day. We are outside.
Man.
We out here.
It's not 50,000 degrees.
It's not 50,000.
40,000.
It's not gray and raining.
I'll take that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I was about to start building my ark.
Man, that UV must be hot today, man. My skin was like on fire, bro.
UV.
Like whatever the UV index is.
You talking about the sun, Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You gotta use some big words and shit, man.
Yeah, like you mean like two letters? UV?
Oh, what the fuck you talking about? Like, you gonna get skin cancer? You had me scared for a minute, bro. I didn't know what that was.
I think you're safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
No,
I hope
good,
so, because it's pretty fucking obvious.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good, man. No, I guess I just had a moment there. It's how you doing though, man?
Good, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful Monday. We got a lot of stuff to cover, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot. It's a lot happening out there.
Yeah.
But before that, I wanted to bring this clip up. This thing is going crazy right now. You like guns. You like firearms.
I don't dislike them.
You have more than one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I have a few.
You have a few.
Yeah.
I like guns too. But one of the things, and like I know me and you, we do this, big, right? Like, I mean, we go shooting with people. People come out to the farm, shoot, whatever the case is. One of the things that we take seriously though is the safety, right? Firearms are dangerous. They're firearms. You know what I'm saying? And we don't play about that shit. But, it's always nice to test out some new toys.
Oh, I know the clip.
You know where I'm going with this?
It's that Russian machine gun clip? Yeah, dude.
Rookie Russian.
Holy shit, man.
The rookie Russian.
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw this. I didn't know if it was real or fake.
Yeah, I mean, from all accounts, it appears to be real. This is he nearly kills his instructor.
Dude, bro, this is crazy.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
This is the moment where a rookie Russian trooper is flung from a machine gun turret during training and almost kills his instructor. The soldier pulls the trigger and is immediately spun around the turret before letting go and being flung out of view. Let's check this clip out.
Dude. How that instructor didn't get shot in the face.
Bro.
I mean, he missed that by a millisecond.
Bro. I don't understand how it went so crazy.
I don't either. I don't either. He wasn't ready.
Bro.
Yeah.
This like, and, you know, this makes sense. Why? Like,
Dude, I don't know how that instructor reacted so fast.
yeah, dude. I mean, fuck, he's Russian.
Watch it. Watch how close his head comes to getting just shot right off.
You got to think, bro. They're used to fighting bears and shit. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Dude.
He ain't got no eyebrows. The eyebrows were for sure singed off. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that guy saw Jesus for a second. Yeah, like a
Jesus.
glimpse.
He saw Russian Jesus.
Yeah, Russian Jesus popped out and said, you know, like he saw it for a second for sure.
Bro, he shit his pants.
Yeah.
Like,
oh man.
Okay, so
I don't think he shit his pants yet. I think it happened too fast.
Bro, okay, so I think
I mean, that was like cat-like reflexes, dude. Like if that were me, I'd be shot.
I'd be dead.
Yeah.
I'd be dead. No, there's no doubt about it. So I think what it is like, you know, it doesn't look balanced because of the ammo box on it. You know, that right there. I think it's like that. That's what's creating that the spin.
I mean,
it's off balance.
You know, we got American civilians that put miniguns, 4 miniguns together in a turret on the back of a Toyota truck.
This is true.
And shoot it with vision goggles like you're in a Apache helicopter.
That's right.
This is their official military.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
And we're worried about these guys. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta worry about
we have civilians, bro, that have miniguns.
They're gonna take care of themselves.
I mean, the very rich civilians, because the things ain't cheap. But I'd love to have a minigun, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what I think would be cool? Like an old school Gatling gun.
I don't want to load it though.
No, I mean, who does?
Like,
no.
They don't come loaded, dude. Like you got to put the belts together, don't you?
I don't know. I'm sure there's something.
Ian had that. Ian has well, he used to. He had a belt fed, and you had to put the belt together. And that's just like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, for like fucking 10 seconds of fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, fuck. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this.
I haven't either.
I mean, I've seen the boot heel videos with Tannerite, you know, close calls and shit. That's, you know, I guess that's our version.
Different. This is official military.
Yeah, bro, it's not looking good.
Yeah.
Not looking good for Russia. Yeah, dude, I saw this. I just thought that was the craziest thing, bro. He's out of there. He is out of there.
Yep.
Fuck, man. Yeah, man.
Well.
Yep.
Not everybody can be America.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, man, guys, let's get into some of these headlines. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Remember, as always, if you would like to see any of these pictures, articles, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com. You guys can check them all, link there for you, or just check in the description below. That being said, let's get into headline number 1. Speaking of close calls, Mitch McConnell breaks his silence on his mystery hospitalization. Senator Mitch McConnell, after nearly a month, of being hospitalized, he revealed what actually happened and caused his absence from the Senate. In a lengthy statement released Sunday evening, McConnell attributed his childhood fight with polio to a fall he suffered last month, which landed him in the hospital. He was briefly unconscious. He said in an open letter to Kentuckians while recovering, was hit with a mild case of pneumonia. So he's out. They posted this picture that came from his staff showing him alive and well. Now, there's
definitely the guy who should be making laws and making decisions for our country.
Send him right back in. He's good.
Let's put him right back there on the floor.
We need you right now.
Fucking elderly vegetable.
Yes, get back in the game.
Right. That's what they want.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Yeah, bro. Now, this is drawing a lot of speculation. A lot of people have been pulling this apart, saying that this photo was AI, and like if you zoom in on the newspaper, who knows? But like I know this. You know, with all of this, McConnell's, they have responded to all of this, to all of the, you know, questions and conspiracies about it, and they released a video of Mitch McConnell. Let's check it out.
Honey, show them you're okay. See, I told you he was okay.
Yeah. Yay. Yay, eat your pudding. And your communist Chinese wife.
That's right. Or husband. I mean,
why are these people in our government?
Oh man.
I mean, we as young people should be like literally stopping this.
Yeah.
Old people should not be running the government.
No. I mean, no.
They don't. what interest do they have if they're going to be dead in 5 years and making the decisions for people like us?
You should have to live in the consequences of your decision.
Well, that's a whole nother argument, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Because these people have all special laws for them.
That's right.
You know, they don't have to, they're not beholden by the same laws that we are. You know, it's bullshit.
It's crazy. It's a protected class for sure. You know, and I'm
guy,
personally,
like, dude, you wouldn't like if this guy was at your Thanksgiving, you wouldn't ask him anything.
No, you just give him a blanket, put him in the recliner.
Yeah, and when he's like talking, you'd be like, "What, Grandpa?"
That's right.
What's Grandpa saying over there? I don't listen to him, dude. He's fucking old. Like, that's how you'd be treating these people. But then
calling me a nigga for sure.
He's
letting that slip out.
Yeah.
He's calling all black people in there.
Yeah, but dude,
you should own your grandfather.
But then let's put him on the floor to make our laws.
That's right. That's
you know?
right.
Like, dude, it's just a symbol of how corrupt our system is.
It makes zero sense. But yeah, I mean, they're saying he's back. You know who's not back? Lindsey Graham.
Yeah. Look, dude, I'm not going to celebrate someone's death. Like, it's just not my.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not my in my character.
Sure.
But I will say that the United States of America is better off today than it was 2 days ago when he was alive. And that's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay?
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking traitor to our country. He openly stated that he was with Israel before America multiple times. He's been a warmongering, greaseball politician his entire life. He has no problem sending people that aren't his kids to fight and die in wars. He has no problem with civilians being killed. He said openly when Russian citizens were being killed that it was the best money we ever spent. Like, this guy's an inhumane piece of shit. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and clap, but I'm sure as fuck not going to shed a tear for it either.
That's right.
And, you know, this is bad for Israel because Israel, this was their dude.
Oh, bro. Quote, Israel lost one of its greatest friends.
Yeah. Yeah. And he, for whatever reason, he had Trump's ear, which I couldn't really understand because when Trump was going through all the stuff about J6, Lindsey Graham was fucking one of the ones criticizing him the most.
Pushing him.
Yeah.
Pushing it. Yeah,
So,
that's right. That's right.
Like, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, there's a couple.
I believe, I don't think that this is, he just died.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I don't think that's, I mean, he was in Ukraine the day before.
The day of.
He's been talking about he's been talking about openly assassinating Putin, Russia, and Ukraine. And I don't think Israel was involved. But Russia and Ukraine are famous for poisoning people and assassinating people, just as maybe not as much as Israel is, but close to it.
Yeah, they do it often. They do it.
And you know, I don't think there's a coincidence that he was in Ukraine, and less than 24 hours later, he's dead.
Well, not only that. So now the story goes, okay, is that Lindsey Graham went to Ukraine, and
the official story.
He went to Ukraine. He went on a private tour to an undisclosed drone facility, right? Where they're like, you know, they're warehousing all of these, you know, new age drones and shit for Ukraine. And then he comes back to the States. Okay. Now, what's weird about the timing of all of this is apparently that same facility that Lindsey Graham was at was then bombed by Russia. Okay, within like the same day, all of this is going on. That was bombed by Russia.
So was that because he was there?
Leaked as fuck. I mean, I don't know.
Or is it coincidence?
Coincidence? Yeah. I don't know. It was supposed to be an undisclosed, you know what I'm saying, classified location that was then bombed by Russia.
Yeah.
Okay, but Graham's back home, which I don't know what the flight time and, you know, what that would look like to get from Ukraine to back here fairly quickly, but then die the moment you touch back on U.S. soil. Now, there has been reports of the 911 call that got leaked that, you know, disclosed his address and cardiac arrest and things like that. It is all just weird to me, though. Right now, I try to play devil's advocate as much as possible, and the part that I'm having a hard time, if people are like, oh, well, it was Russia, right? Like, okay, well then for sure that would, you know, by doctrine kick off World War III, right? If you have a country assassinating a member of our government, like that's not good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
like
we do it all the time.
we do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, obviously it would behoove Russia to make sure that doesn't get out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think they would, you know, based off the fucking rookie Russian dude shooting a turret, I don't think they want World War III with us.
Yeah.
But it is all very, very interesting, dude. I don't really know what to make sense of it.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And it, you know, to think that Russia doesn't have spies in Ukraine's government.
Oh, you're stupid if you don't think that.
I mean, they're not as sophisticated as our government. We have foreign spies in our government.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, to think that they figured out a way to assassinate him through some sort of poisoning, I don't know. I mean, to me, that sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
You know, when this guy has been talking the shit that he's been talking for years and years and years, I mean, I think they would take any chance to, because like who else has been voicing this anti-Russian kill Russia narrative as strong as him?
Right.
I can't think of anybody. I can't think of anybody even close.
No.
I think 80% of it comes from him. And then the 20% that other people do is just in support of the things he said. So really, like, if you're Russia, you're cutting off the head of the snake for the person that's causing the most disruption and the most friction between the United States and Russia. And that's been going on since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2014.
That's right.
Okay. So I don't know, man. If I was a Russian and I would want to assassinate him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just, the guy's perfectly healthy. And then, I mean, that happens all the time too, you know, like, I mean, he's 71 years old. Who knows what his health history was? You know, but I don't know. The timing just seems super weird.
Super fucking weird.
Yeah.
Now with this, so Lindsey Graham's deceased now.
There's a couple people saying that, and this is probably bullshit, but you know, I read a couple points that people in Ukraine are saying that he actually died in Ukraine, and they're lying about the story.
Okay, and so like that's the other thing, because again, Russia did confirm they did bomb that facility.
Yeah,
same day. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, fuck. But again, like you couldn't let that out. And if you didn't want that to, like, if you were the U.S., why wouldn't you want that to come out? You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you were not prepared for it.
Yeah, and then there was some people from Iran saying that Iran did it.
Yeah, well, there's a whole nother conversation for a little bit later. But it just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. So now, the other problem that I'm having, though, Andy, is like, you know, right now I feel like online is just filled with
bullshit.
Yeah, it's just bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
it is bullshit.
People just taking, you know, very unseemingly or, you know, seemingly small things and making them these fucking, you know, drawn out.
That's because that's what gets the attention, dude. Like,
well, not only that, but like that's what happens when there's no transparency.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But, like, well, yeah, when the trust has been gone with the government. But like, dude, a nuance takes. Like, I feel like we try to break down things from both sides, and I feel like we try to be reasonable. But if you look at like what is actually rewarded in social media world, it's not a nuanced common sense take.
No.
It's a polarizing take that creates discussion, and the influencers that do this have figured out that the more polarizing they are and the more they state things as fact, like they know, the more attention they get. And that's just not good for us having a harmonious, collective, unifying population here in the United States. And it's very frustrating because, you know, even from a sense of doing this show, it's like, dude, we come on here and we try to present all sides and talk about what we think could and couldn't be. And we say, you know, hey, man, we don't know, but that doesn't get the attention. What will get the attention is if, like, I went on there, like, dude, I could cut a clip right now and say, I know that Russia killed him because my cousin is in Russia and he fucking told me, and this and that clip, and I say it with the right tone, that clip gets 100 million views, you know, but does that really serve anything? No.
Right.
And so we've got ourselves in this echo chamber of polarization on social media with all of these people who are doing this, knowing that they're doing it for their own selfish reasons, which creates a situation where we will never know the truth anymore because not only do we distrust the government and there's no disclosure, but on top of it, then we have a bunch of people who are on this side or that side or this side and that side who have personal agendas that have to do with their own attention and their own monetization of making polarizing things seem as if they're fact.
100%, dude.
It's
completely distorted.
Yeah.
Completely. And like, the crazy thing is
but
like,
they allow it because that's what they want. They don't want you to know the
for
truth.
sure. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But it used to just be like, I remember not I remember personally, but like after you look at like after JFK, right? The amount of money the CIA spent producing propagandists and news media, you know what I'm saying? And now, it's not just the CIA. Now you have companies, you have these fucking NGOs that are funding the same thing with micro level influencers. You know what I'm saying? It's just completely
people say like, they've said, oh, well, the media is dead, but the media isn't dead. It's just switched formats.
That's right.
Right? The media isn't dead. They just took what they were doing on CNN and Fox and MSNBC, and they took some of that money and they pushed it towards social media influencers and podcasters. And now we have the same thing happening there.
Same exact thing happening. Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
It's frustrating because a lot of these people started off with good intentions. I mean, I've watched a lot of them. I know most of them.
Oh,
right?
I've been in the DMs with one of them.
I know. I heard about it.
Fuck him.
I heard about it yesterday.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that later.
Yeah.
But a lot of these people started off like telling the truth, or at least what they thought was the truth.
That's right.
And now they figured out they can make money, and so they've sold their integrity out to whoever the highest bidder is. Yep. And now we have a real problem because those people gained trust back when, COVID was going on and those things, and there was a few people speaking out. They gained trust, and now those people are violating trust. But dude, I don't think it's working because like if you go in the comments of any of these people, they're just getting destroyed,
bro.
And I also don't necessarily think it's just money either. Because the way that this works, it isn't, they just, look, man, I know the way this works because I've been approached by it. It's not, we're just going to pay you money. Okay. It starts off like that. Hey, let us help you out. Hey, let us get you in. Hey, we'll get you the good guests. Hey, we'll hook you up.
Join this podcast network.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this was the problem with Charlie Kirk. Okay. Charlie Kirk's organization was funded by a lot of Jewish donors. Okay. And which is fine. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Look, I'm not saying there's a problem with that. TPUSA was funded heavily by Zionist groups in the United States. And where Charlie fucked up was when he tried to pull out of that.
Yep.
Okay. So then they
Don't go against the grain.
That's what it is. It's not that you can't talk about it.
That's right.
It's that once you take their money and once you work with them, you can't back out of it.
That's right.
And so a lot of this now, for example, we see a lot of these guys who are probably taking money from the same kind of people. Well, they're in a situation where they just saw what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Right? You think they're gonna back up now?
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck,
they're
no.
not, dude. If they're gonna do that to Charlie Kirk in front of the whole world, what do you think they're gonna do to Joe Blow nobody
right.
who wasn't anybody before COVID?
Officer Joe. That's right.
Or who there's a lot of them. Okay. And we don't have the facts on who's taking money, but it seems to be pretty obvious. But the problem is now, even if those guys felt differently, they can't back up. Okay. And I've had conversations with some of these people, some of the best known people that we all believe are on the pay. And after an hour or two of talking to them, when they realize you're not going to burn them, they'll come out and they'll tell you, be like, bro, dude, I can't say that.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's not just because they're going to lose their money. It's because they're fucking fearful that the same thing that happened to Charlie Kirk is going to happen to them.
That's right. That's right, dude. And the other thing too, like, bro, like, because that's what, show me that I'm good.
Well, think about this. You're nobody. Okay. You don't have a business. You don't have any money coming in. You're a regular dude with a social media channel and a shitty podcast. Okay. And somebody comes to you and they say, okay, we're going to sponsor your shit. We're going to make sure that you make money. And you go from making, $2-3 grand a month, $5 grand a month to making $100,000 a month or $200,000 a month. Okay, that's life-changing money. And so now all of a sudden these people are like, fuck yeah, bro, I'm going to do, like, who wouldn't do that?
That's right.
Okay? Especially if the deal didn't seem restrictive at first. Okay? We're just going to help you.
That's right.
All right? But then every time you say something that doesn't go along, they call you and they say, you can't say that. You can't do this. Can't talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to say this about that. Okay? Now you're starting to realize that money came with a set of rules.
That's right.
Okay? And that set of rules wasn't laid out in the beginning. So now these people are trapped in this system. They can't get out even if they wanted to. It's like, you know, it's like I mean, that's how corruption works, man.
You're in it. Yeah. And the other piece too,
it's like, a fucking mafia.
It is, bro.
Yeah.
It is. And you know, just like in mafia
like
times,
you can't,
bro.
once you get in a gang and you see how the gang works, you ain't getting out of the gang.
No.
Because they can't
you had to do some shit.
No,
to get in,
because
you know?
dude, look, once you see the inner workings of how things work, they can't allow someone to go out and tell the world about how it actually works. So the minute they sense these people backing up, shit happens to them.
Yep.
So, you know.
And you know, just like the mafia days, since you brought up the mafia, it's like, you know, they have ways of moving shit and putting, like, bro, these people aren't fucking stupid. So it's like, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, pull up your Bank of America app and let me see the fucking, like, it's not even going to be there. It's not going to be coming directly into your fucking bank account in that sense when you're being leveraged in those positions. It's the same thing goes for fucking Lindsey Graham. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of the biggest warmongers in modern times right now that I know of, right? And Fox News did a disclosure on him saying that he died with a net worth of about $1.4 million.
That's not even possible.
It's not fucking possible.
That's not even possible. Okay? It's not possible that it was that low.
It's not possible, dude.
Okay? So you're telling me Lindsey Graham didn't own a house?
That's right.
You're telling me he didn't make income? You're telling me he didn't own any property? At fucking 70 years old, he didn't own shit?
After 20-something years?
I don't believe that.
No.
That's not true. Those things can be in trusts. They can be hidden. They can be in shell companies. That's a total misrepresentation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like everything in the media.
That's what I'm saying. The same goes for all of them.
Well, dude, I mean, we've seen it. You know, they take part of the story and make it the story.
That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, he was such a good, you know, good member of Congress. You know, he stood for his constituents. You know, and it's like, it's funny because like he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you remember when the floods were happening in South Carolina?
Yeah, I do.
And you remember when he had this to say, and they brought him on Fox News, okay, to talk about the floods happening in his home state. This is what he had to say.
You can thank Donald Trump and Elon Musk for that.
But look, you know, I've been going all over South Carolina like most people. I hadn't slept much. But look what's going on in Israel. Our friends in Israel are surrounded by people that want to kill them, destroy them, a second Holocaust in the making. And Biden says, be proportional. What is the proportional response to people who want to kill you and your family? God. They're running out of ammunition in Israel. We have to help our friends to keep the war over there from coming here.
I mean, look, Lindsey Graham's a piece of shit.
Yeah, bro. Okay?
Like, I'm not going to sit here and fucking dance around like a lot of people are because I think it's distasteful, but you got to call it for what it is. Mm-hmm. All right? The guy was a piece of shit. He was a piece of shit for a long time. He was literally the epitome of what we think about when we think of like greasy politicians. You know that movie with Mark Wahlberg, Shooter?
Oh, it's a great fucking movie.
But do you remember the politician guy in that movie?
The black dude?
No. There's a white dude who's a senator.
Yeah.
Pull up the picture of Izzy.
Yeah.
He fucking reminds, it's like a caricature of Lindsey Graham in the movie. What are you going to shoot a United States senator in the back, boy?
That's right. Yeah.
Doesn't it look just like him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he is the
epitome of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real, bro. That's real. Well, you know what? You know what's crazy? I saw this meme going around because, bro, the internet doesn't give a fuck. You know how the internet is.
Yeah.
This meme came out. It was like Lindsey Graham right now after finding out we're bombing Iran again. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, sayonara.
How do you?
Shabbat shalom. Oh, fuck, dude.
Yep. I'll see you there.
Yeah,
Yep.
me too. Yeah. See you, Lizzie. The guy's a piece of shit, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sorry. Like, he just is. There. I mean, it just is. He's a piece of shit, and we're better off without him.
That's real, man. Yeah, that's real. Guys, jump into the comments. Let us know what you guys think down in the commentary about good old Lindsey Graham. First of all, side note, I don't think I could trust a dude named Lindsey. You know, I don't think I've ever met a guy named Lindsey. Have you any male Lindseys?
No, I don't.
Right?
I mean, listen, man.
There's some names you just can't trust, okay? Guys named Jamal, guys named Lindsey. You just can't trust them. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, this guy. Who are they gonna put in the spot?
His sister, interim.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his sister. Yeah, Trump's going to be nominating his sister
Why?
To take a spot in the interim.
Is she in politics?
Nope. Not that I know of. I don't think so.
I read something they were trying to get Nikki Haley in there.
Nikki Haley?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. Let me see. Pretty sure it's his sister coming in.
At least I don't have to hear Israel.
Israel.
Israel. Hey, thousands of people are dying in your state. What about Israel?
That's right. They're dying in their state.
I mean, he's the epitome of what the fuck is wrong with this country.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his sister.
Yeah.
It's taking a spot.
What's her name, Steve?
Oh, switcheroo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Guys, let us know down in the comments, man, what you guys think. With that being said, let's keep cruising. Headline number 2. Speaking of assassination attempts. Yeah, let's dive into it. Top ex-Iranian commander boasts country can assassinate Trump inside White House. We are capable. All right. Now, to be fair, these motherfuckers did fly fucking, lawnmowers with fucking parachutes over there. So, I mean, hey.
No, they didn't do it.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
If they were capable, why didn't they do it yet?
That's right. Well, I mean, how do we know they haven't tried? You know?
Why they would have already tried.
That's true. Yeah, the former top Iranian commander has chillingly boasted that his country could assassinate President Trump even inside the White House. Quote, if the goal is to assassinate Trump, the Islamic Republic can easily do so in the White House whenever necessary. We are capable of doing that, claimed Hassan Kanani Moghadam, a former senior commander in Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, to the Iranian news website Fururu. Quote, we are not negotiating with the Americans for peace. We are negotiating to reduce tensions, Moghadam said, adding that Iran's talks with Washington are intended to strengthen the Islamic Republic's demand. Quote, we are not negotiating for peace with Trump and his criminal aides. In the negotiations, we are only seeking to restore our rights and clarify the accusations made against us by the United States, he said. As for revenge and retaliation, they remain firmly on the table. Now, great question. Why haven't they done it? They could, right? Why haven't they done it? But with that, you got, just after that, the guy was just arrested at the north barricade of the Capitol building. U.S. Capitol Police just arrested a man there. Reports started coming out that they were responding to a, quote, potential security concern at the north barricade of the U.S. Capitol building and urged staff and other personnel to avoid the area. There was a video that got leaked out of that. It was a black dude. So I'm sure,
Yeah, that's not within the White House. I mean, look, dude. How would they do that if they could do that? There's only one way in my mind they could do it.
Oh, I know how they could do it.
How?
Have Mondamni go meet with President Trump, have one of his guys, infiltrated on Mondamni's staff, get him in the White House, slip him a Diet Coke.
No. That's not how these people are killed. throughout history, most what are viewed to be, and I'm not saying this is Trump, I'm saying what are viewed to be tyrannical, evil people, okay, which is what they think he is.
They think he is, yeah.
They're usually killed by their own guard, okay? They're usually killed by their own protection services. And if they were going to assassinate Trump, the way that they would probably try to do it would be to capture and hold or threaten one or many of the Secret Service's families and say, if you don't do this, we're going to take care of your entire family.
And take that angle on it, yeah.
I mean, if I was in Iran and I said, okay, how could we do this? That would be my first thought.
Is that possible? Can we make that happen?
I mean, you can make it happen. These people's families aren't protected that way. You know, they're just living normal lives, dude.
No, that's real. Yeah. I mean, it is interesting. And another piece that's coming out too is that you hear Israel starting to share intelligence, saying that they have actionable intelligence, that an assassination attempt's coming against Trump. And I remember seeing, like, over the last few days, Trump's been mentioning this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been making jokes of it almost, like I'm Iran's, enemy number one.
That.
And,
yeah.
He even told them on the plane as they were leaving Turkey, he was like, they might shoot us down, because they want me. And if I go down, you guys are going down with me. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And it's just like, it is weird. It is weird. And it seems like, the tensions and everything that's happening over there right now, the waters are still very muddy. And nobody really knows what exactly is happening and to what end any of this is supposed to be coming to. Right now, the war is back on, and it has been back on. I don't think it ever really necessarily stopped.
Well, they also said that a lot of these attacks are coming from rogue parts of the Revolutionary Guard. So I don't know. There's a lot of conflicting information.
A lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff there. I mean, because you can't waive out that possibility of it too, right? Like, I mean, like, you can get an Islamic extremist.
I mean, it would be pretty stupid of them to do that if they were to try to assassinate Trump or assassinate him, because what they're going to do is everybody in America is going to be like, fucking destroy him.
Yeah. It's
and it's going to make enemies of literally every brown person in America, not black Americans, Middle Eastern people in America are going to become the enemy.
It'll become 9/11 all over again.
No, it'll be way worse.
Yeah.
Be way worse.
Yeah. I did have the video of the guy that they just arrested in the Capitol building. Let's check this out.
What's that on his head? Is that his hair?
I think that's his hair. A little Don King action happening there.
That's cultural appropriation.
Of who?
He's got blonde hair. That's cultural appropriation. Yeah, man. Look at that.
Oh. Is that blonde or gray?
Man, it might just be white. I was going to say, can't have that. Somebody's got to write a letter about that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, now Israel's warning the Iranian Trump.
Today is the anniversary of crooks trying to shoot Trump.
It is. July
today
13th.
is. Yeah, so like what's weird is we haven't heard anything about that.
No, nothing.
It's been 2 years, man.
Yeah. It's weird. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's the parts that just don't make sense to me, or I should say that just sound fishy to me. It's like, it's fucking weird. You have all of these tensions, right? Every time Trump's trying to get peace in the Middle East, Israel fucks it up, right? Every time we get close to that, Israel fucks it up.
Listen,
the government, right?
We should just remove ourselves from, this has been my stance from the beginning. America first means America first. It means handle our business in America first. It means take care of our infrastructure first. Take care of our people first. Make sure that everything's good here first. Things are not good here. They're just not. No. They're not even close to what they could be. All right? For a number of different reasons. And most Americans don't support what we're doing overseas, just like they didn't support what we were doing in Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm.
Most people who have their kids or their brothers or sisters or moms and their dads in the military don't want us over there fighting somebody else's wars. Okay? We are not and should not be the international police. That's not what our job is. Okay? It's also not our job to work our entire lives and pay all these taxes for those funds to be sent overseas for people's weapons and to fund their wars and to take care of their people. If other countries can't figure out how to operate, then fucking let them destroy themselves, right? Like, what difference does it make for us? These people haven't been able to figure it out for 1,000 motherfucking years. What do you think a couple extra dollars of ours is going to make a difference?
Yeah.
Okay. And the fact that we continue to be this peacemaker and the world police in these situations only prolongs the situation and keeps it going. Because if we were to back out and just let whatever was going to happen, it would all resolve itself and somebody would come out on top. Okay? And that's what we should be doing. Let natural order be natural order. Let things settle themselves. And then those conflicts would die down and we would have a more peaceful situation. Would a lot of people die? Sure. But not a lot of Americans. And we're supposed to be America first. Okay? These people have deeply rooted religious beefs with each other. And it doesn't matter how much money or how much effort or how much assistance or anything that we do, it's not going to solve it. Okay, that's the common sense argument. But below the common sense argument, we have to realize that these people understand that too. The people doing these wars, they're invested in the military industrial complex. They understand that with no war, there's no money. So it makes no sense except for them. It doesn't make sense for us. It doesn't make sense for true patriots of this country. Nobody actually wants us involved over there. Very, very, very few people outside of people who are on the payroll support these things. And our government's supposed to represent the people, and it's not representing the people. And that's the problem that we have. And that's why you're seeing all this radicalization of people on the ground. You know, people are, I mean, rightfully so, dude. They're getting pissed off and they're organizing, and these things are happening right now, and it's going to be a big problem.
You know what?
I don't see our government the way that it's structured right now surviving much longer, if I'm being completely honest.
At its current rate.
No.
Yeah. You know what I would really like to see, bro, is like, I would really like to see people, if you stand for a position, right, then like actually stand for that position. Meaning, if you feel like, you know, let take the Zionists, for example, right, that really, okay, then you personally renounce your citizenship here. You go stand for that. You want to fucking save the sea turtles from paper straw? Okay, cool. Go actually save them then.
Yeah.
Right? Don't just rattle behind a fucking keyboard.
Yeah.
All the shit that you,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You say you stand for.
You want everybody else to stand for. You go do it then.
Yeah.
Like, show me you do it, and then you can, you know, maybe change my mind and advocate for me to. And if I want to be a part of it,
yeah,
I'll
it's no different than the migrants, bro.
Yeah.
These people that simp for all these migrants coming here talking about, you know, oh, they're good people and this and that and this. Well, then have them in your home. Oh, wait. People who have, yeah, we don't have a room. We can't do that. We've got to support. Well, then who the fuck's going to do it?
That's right.
No one else is advocating for it. You're advocating for it.
That's right.
So you're saying that everybody else should solve this problem that you think is some sort of moral high ground for you to stand on, like makes you a good person? I would argue that makes you a shittier person because you're lying about what you're actually willing to do. Okay, so when people stand on these soapboxes and they advocate and they say, oh man, these people are just here for a better life. No shit, because we built a pretty good country.
Oh, so America's not that bad.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not the most
That's right.
racist country. Huh?
Yeah. And by the way, dude, there's just so much hypocrisy and it's aggravating, but you know, people are dumb and people are hypocritical. And that's the problem with America, bro. We have a problem with people who advocate for things that they're not willing to actually get in and solve themselves. And that goes for all sides.
That's right.
Right? How many people have bitched about the government, but, you know, or they'll say, like, go back to COVID. how many people were arguing about how stupid it was to wear a mask but lacked the courage to fucking take it off? If people had had the courage to actually stand for what they believed in the first place, the COVID shit would have never happened.
That's right. That's right. Literally any of it, dude. Just stand on it. Go actually stand on it.
Yeah.
You know, you brought up the illegals. I shot another guy today.
I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah.
And they're already riding and stuff. It's like
they're writing about it already.
Oh fuck yeah!
No, they're not.
Yeah, I mean it's like all 10 of them, but they are. They're there. But it's the same. Like, dude, go stand on it then. Go stand on it. If you believe in it that badly,
bro. If you believe anything other than America first, other than our priority is America first, Americans, people who are citizens of this country first. If you believe anything other than that, you should denounce your citizenship and go wherever else you think
wherever that
is the thing.
Yeah. You want to go save the polar bear? Cool.
You want to go save the Middle East? Then move to the fucking Middle East.
Go save it.
That's right.
Go save it. Go right in there with your fucking rainbow flag, flying on to borrow their magic carpet, and you'll be fine.
Well, I don't think it is the rainbow flag people that support that. I actually think that the most.
I mean, listen, I don't stand for kids getting fucking genocide.
I think
right.
I think that the left and the right, outside of the communist left, are more united than they've ever been. They just don't realize it yet.
Yo, that's real.
Yeah.
No, that's real.
Because, dude, nobody wants us to be influenced by Israel. Nobody wants us to cross into these wars. Nobody wants this shit. Nobody wants it.
Yeah.
Okay, but you have massive fucking fractions of the left now. You have this socialist communist left, and then the, we'll call like old school Democrat, all right, which are conservative at this point in time. They just haven't realized it yet. Mm-hmm. Then you have the people in the middle, and then you have on the right, you have the reasonable conservative people, and then you have the extreme people who are radicalized. Mm-hmm. And dude, I mean, more and more people are joining that group all the way over there, rightfully so, in my opinion, at this point, than have been in the past, because, reasonable things don't work. They're not working. Nuanced discussion isn't working. People don't want to hear it. And people have put more value on themselves being right and their own personal brands and their own voice and selfishly feeding that than actually solving the problem. And we see that across the board. That's not a shot at anybody in particular, but the internet's not rewarding reasonable voices. It's rewarding voices that are of the extreme. And that's causing massive polarization, which is going to end in violent conflict.
Yeah. Last thought on this, something I've been trying to put together on the whole, assassination plot that's stemming, again, Israel starting to put out. And
I mean, dude, black people are starting to become ultra-right organized.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how many videos I see of black people on a daily basis that are like so tired of the same old shit from the black community? Mm-hmm. The yelling and screaming, the fucking demanding of crazy shit, the talking about racism from 400 fucking years ago or whatever, and not giving any credit to a million fucking white dudes died to fucking free that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit is never talked about, bro, and people are getting tired of it. And it's not just white people that are tired. White people have been tired of it for a long time. They've just been too scared to say anything. Mm-hmm. But they're starting to say things. And then also the people who are reasonable in the black community are starting to be like, bro, I'm not with that. No. And you know what? That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because now people are figuring out, like, dude, this was never black and white. Mm-mm. This was never gay straight. This was good people versus bad people. And that's what it was. Good ideologies, culture, integrity, American standards versus people that don't. People that refuse to assimilate to a functioning society and act like a normal human being. And that it's starting to shake out that way, mm-hmm. That's how it should have always been. When I grew up, dude, it was always, there was good people and there was bad people. And as a white guy, we were taught, hey, don't see color. Everybody's the same. But the problem is that white people are the only people that were fucking taught that.
Yeah.
Okay? They were the only ones that were taught that. And it was okay for everybody else to fucking say whatever they wanted about you But you said one thing back, you lost your job, you lost your career, you lost your reputation.
Got expelled, you're out of school.
Yeah. And like, dude, people are fucking seeing that and they're getting tired of it and they're voicing it. And, you know, my only hope is that, and I think this is happening, is that everybody's kind of collectively coming to the idea that what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. 100%, dude. It took a long time, but fuck, it's getting there.
Yeah.
I had one last little thought on this, the Trump assassination plot, right? You got Israel starting to leak intelligence now and share intelligence about all of this stuff going on. And I guess my point, I want you to tell me if you think it's a reasonable theory here. But like, you know, is this the leverage point? Because Bibi also just came out and saying that the war is never going to be over. It's going to continue. Right.
Okay, well, then why are we in it?
And so, like, you know, we're in it because maybe we have to be in it because our country or our government's being leveraged to be in it, whatever it means is. But you start seeing this assassination plot. And my rule of thumb is always, okay, well, like this headline comes out. Why? Why do they want me to see this? Why do they want me to, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not the only one seeing it. We're not the only people looking at this headline. Trump gets a headline too. You know what I'm saying? So is this?
Well, I think the danger for Trump, I don't think the danger is an Iranian assassination. I think the danger is Israel figuring out that if they assassinate him, it will get the American people behind the war to destroy Iran.
Exactly.
That's how I see it.
Dude, that was my theory.
Yeah.
That's my theory, dude. And like, you know, it's not like they, you know, haven't done that before.
Look, bro, they've shown
You know what I'm saying?
shown over and over again they're willing to do whatever they have to do to keep the war going. Period. And if that's what it takes to get the American people behind a war effort in Iran, which I think would work, yeah, they're going to fucking do that. And I think that's where the danger is.
Yeah, bro. That was my thought exactly, man. Yeah.
The question is, has Trump figured that out yet?
That's right.
And it doesn't seem like he has.
Yeah.
So I think his entire second term has been a fucking joke. Okay, the guy came in, he had the opportunity to literally fix everything. He could have fixed everything, dude. He could have, and I'm not saying he hasn't done some things. Geopolitically, strategically, the Venezuela thing, the Greenland deal, all these things, that was good for us. Okay. Him controlling, what they're doing at the Strait of Hormuz now. Now he announced today that we will 100%. Indefinitely be the guardians of that strait.
Mm-hmm.
That's good for us.
Yeah,
because it actually it puts us in control of the energy for our quote unquote traditional enemies of China and Russia and everybody else. It gives us a lot more control over that. Those are good moves. Okay. For when we talk about. But when we're talking about like what's happening here,
our voting system,
our voting system has not been handled. These migrants have not been deported. Right. The criminal justice system has not been corrected. We have judges that are allowing people who have done 15 violent crimes to walk free, only to do something even worse next time. There's all these problems here that he could have fixed, and it would have taken him being a tyrant a little bit in some people's eyes.
They're already calling him.
Yeah, so you're already a tyrant, dude.
Right. That's right.
Like,
lean into it, big dog.
Yeah, but like, dude, now we're living in this. Now he's partnered up with the Palantirs and the flock cameras, and we're entering this surveillance state. And what's really happened, dude? His family's gotten rich off of fucking crypto bullshit and
$1.4 billion.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, dude, none of what he's done have the American people felt relief from.
No.
And so, like, dude. He may be thinking, and he probably is, because, dude, he's an egomaniac, all right, that he's doing an amazing job. But doing an amazing job in your eyes and the American people's eyes is two different things. It's two different things, okay? The American people don't give a fuck about what's going on over there when they have problems paying for their bills here.
That's right.
They don't care, all right? So, like, I personally, at this point in time, it's impossible for me to and I advocated for this dude. I voted for him 3 fucking times. Okay. I got a lot of heat and a lot of arrows for standing for this dude, but I can't defend it. I can't defend what he's doing until he starts handling the shit that he said he was going to handle here. Where is the mass operation to remove? And I think we can all agree that we face two enemies right now in this country. Okay, we face the disproportionate Israeli influence in our country. That's one enemy. Okay, and then we face the radical Muslim enemy, where they're trying to literally and openly say that they're going to destroy our culture. You had that video of Sneeko, that streamer dude, saying, look at, they were doing the prayer call, and he's like, this is what's going to happen everywhere. We're going to be in every house. We're going to well, I mean, they're telling you what the fuck they want to do. And he's not the only one, dude. If you go to any of these radical Muslims, they say the same shit. And I'm not talking about the regular Muslim dude who minds his own business and assimilates the culture and contributes. That's not what I'm talking about, bro. Zishan's a Muslim, okay? I'm talking about this radical jihadist, we're going to take over the world bullshit. That's a real enemy here. And most of those migrants that came over during Biden, those are those people. Okay, so why the fuck are we not rounding those people up and getting the fuck out of here before they arm themselves and start like literally decapitating people in the fucking town square, which is what they intend to do. So we have two enemies here, neither of which have been addressed. And then we have the issue of our elections not being free and fair, and so that gives the people no power. So what choice are the people left with? They're left with one choice, and it ain't pretty.
No, man. Guys, jumping on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments.
America's for fucking Americans, bro.
Period.
America's for fucking Americans, and that's fucking it. And anybody who says any different, then go wherever the fuck else you need to go. That's it, man. And I've been consistent in standing on that my entire fucking life, including on this show. I've been consistent with that message, and that's the message, bro. America is for fucking Americans, just like France should be for Frenchmen, Ireland should be for the Irish, England should be for the English, Germany for the Germans, and
California for the gays.
Yeah, but like, dude, but see, these things are difficult to, they're related, and people have a difficult time They say, well, how can that be related? How can the Israeli influence be related to this Muslim thing? Well, because the Israeli influence is the ones that are advocating for these open borders, and they're the ones that are trying to destroy the culture through the flood. Which is a stupid plan on their part, because what do they think is going to happen when all the culture becomes, let's just say their plan worked. Let's say that the Israeli cabal is effective in destroying the English culture, the whole Western culture, okay, and infiltrating it with Muslims, radical Muslims. Okay, let's just say that they're successful in that. Well, Muslims hate fucking Israel.
That's right.
And they hate fucking Jews. So what do you think's going to happen after that? Like, it's a stupid fucking plan. It's not well thought out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if Israel really wanted America to always be its big brother and be its, iron fist to enforce its safety, then why the fuck are they advocating for open borders for us? That doesn't make sense.
The only thing I can think of is they're getting them further away from them. You know
that won't matter if the Muslims are completely successful in what they openly say their mission is. I'm talking about the radical Muslims.
Yeah.
Okay, that won't matter. So let's say you have an entire Western culture that is now filled with this radical Muslim ideology.
In charge of nukes, in charge of
and then your country is still this little bitty speck on the map, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's a stupid plan.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, man. Yeah, guys.
But a lot of people don't realize that those two things are related.
No, because I mean,
the Muslims
didn't.
Those people didn't just decide to come here. They came here because laws that were passed by people who are financed through the Israeli cabal have allowed them to come here.
And NGOs, benefited from, yeah. You trace the money, dog.
So, I mean, I don't know. That's what's happening, though.
Yeah.
And why the fuck has Trump not done anything about it? Well, because he's for sale too.
Or leveraged. Yeah.
If he's leveraged, I would just unleverage myself and say, fuck you, and bring scorched motherfucking earth on everybody. We'd be with that.
I'd be with it.
What if Trump came out today and said, you know what, guys? These people have been trying to destroy America. They've done it through this. They've tried to leverage me. They've paid me. They've threatened me. They've done this, and we're not doing that shit no more. And I'm going to need your fucking help. What if he came out and said that? We'd have the most unity in this country we've ever fucking had. Black, white, yellow, red, blah, blah, blah. Everybody like, yeah, fuck yeah. That's what that would be awesome.
That'd be America 250.
I agree, but I don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because he's not doing it, it's probably going to end up getting him killed. That's just my take.
Yeah, man. Guys, you tell us what you guys think down in the comments. Let us know. That being said, let's get to our third and final headline. Headline number 3. UFC 329.
Who? Oh, yeah.
We got to talk about it.
Okay.
We got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Headline number 3 reads, Conor McGregor announces surgery, addresses UFC future after devastating UFC 329 injury. As the dust settles on one of the most more bizarre and anticlimactic weekends in UFC history, Conor McGregor is vowing to fight on. 2 days after his long-awaiting comeback fight ended in disaster at UFC 329, McGregor posted a lengthy update to social media Monday announcing he plans to undergo surgery and complete the final fight of his UFC contract as originally intended. McGregor, who's
I bet he is. He's getting $30 million.
Yeah.
He got $30 million for 8 seconds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild work.
I bet he does want to finish that contract.
Yeah. He lost his rematch against Max Holloway this past Saturday at the UFC 329 after he appeared to injure his knee in the opening seconds of his first bout since 2021. Now, this is what he posted out, his press release, I guess, if you will, saying, my faith, quote, my faith is unconditional and I am thankful I get to prove it. My lifestyle changes are permanent and not just until I am thankful I get to prove it. I am in Sin City and remain completely devoid of all sin. I will not open that door nor crack its seal. I am already back to collecting wins. In Jesus' name I pray. Church was intense today. My heart is heavy, but through Christ my mind is strong. I am so grateful to see my family fall more in love with God each day. I am a child of God. I am a friend of God. God makes a way for me where there seems to be no way. I'm not a victim of my circumstances. I overcome them. God is at work in me to will and to work his good pleasure. My youth is being renewed like the eagles. In Jesus, I am thoroughly loved, cherished, adored. I walk in divine health. I live under supernatural protection. I mean, seems to be in pretty decent spirits. Now, they did release, I don't know if you got a chance to see his
I mean, that's not the shit you say when you're in decent spirits. That's the shit you try to convince yourself of when you're you're at the bottom.
Oh, man. They did, he did, it got leaked, I guess, his x-rays. Did you see it? Of his knee?
That's not real. Fuck. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, look, look, dude.
I mean, dude, it sucked though, right? I mean, like, for those that have not seen the clip, not sure how you have, and you must be living under a rock. It literally happens in the first couple of seconds, man. Let's check this out.
He steps. Now watch his right leg. He steps on it, and right there.
Right there.
Oh,
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it right there. You can see it in his face. You saw it. You saw it in his face whenever he did it. My gosh. And then
I can't watch that.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, this sucks, man.
Yeah. It super sucks. Sucks for everybody. Sucks for everybody. It sucks for him. It sucks for UFC. It sucks for the fans. It fucking sucks. I mean, dude, you know, the Aspinall fight was a big disappointment. Everybody was frustrated with that. And like, this is even worse, you know? And, you know, people can break it down and say this or that or this, but it is what the fuck it is. It's a disappointment.
If you were Conor, what are you doing?
I'm doing what he says he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
stay with it. get the surgery, get back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What choice do you have?
Yeah.
What do you have? What choice do you have?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Conor's a fucking beast, bro. Like, he's not anybody who gets to a level of competition, especially in that kind of competition. They're not quitters. That's why they got there.
Yeah.
So, like, he doesn't know how to quit. Like, even if he wanted to quit, he couldn't quit. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, I would be doing the same thing. It's just, when you have injuries at that age and at that level, like he's had, there's a lot of mental that goes along with that. You start questioning yourself. You start asking yourself, did I lose it, or am I too old, or can I come back? And right now I'm sure he's in a mental hell trying to deal with what's going on. I felt really bad for him. Like, even his face after the fight. I mean, he was covering his face, dude. It's sure because he was emotional.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks. And it sucks. It sucks for everybody.
Yeah. Now, McGregor being the Irishman that he is, there is a second Irishman that made some noise for sure.
Yeah.
That's Paddy the Baddy. Now
that was another fight. It was like what,
58
1 minute?
seconds.
Yeah,
58 seconds of the.
You can't fuck up with him, dude. He'll kill you,
bro.
Yeah,
let's check him.
Oh, he's English.
Same thing.
Anyway,
it's all the same now.
Isn't the guy he fought like some sort of like French special forces dude? Yeah.
Yeah, Benoit.
Yeah, well, it didn't help him not get choked the fuck out. God dang. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, Patty's like, I honestly, it's one of my favorite guys fighting right now.
Yeah, of
Patty.
course.
I mean, bro, like, not because he's winning, his character. Like, it's just who he is,
dude.
bro. His walkout was insane.
Yeah, it's great. He's great for the UFC.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking great. Now, with all of this, the fighters, the Conor McGregor situation, that was not the talk of the town for UFC 329. You know what was? Or who was, I should say? Sophie Cunningham.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, she was she got up there and did the ring girl spin around. Check this out. And dude, they loved it.
Oh, yeah. Everybody loves Sophie. Everybody loves Sophie, dude.
Apparently that was like...
Except one person.
Well, it's more like a team.
What's that girl? No, that girl,
Angel
Reese. You see what she said?
No, what'd she say?
She said, "Oh, Sophie Cunningham got to do the ring girl. I've never seen any black ring girls in the UFC. Motherfucker, there was black ring girls at this UFC.
Oh my Lord, give it a break.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the response that she's giving.
Fuck, man.
Sorry that we didn't want a UFC girl with a fucking mustache.
Yeah, let's just get Brittany Griner up there.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Yeah, give her a twirl around there.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
Sorry, dude.
No. Never mind. I can't go there. Yeah. Dude, Sophie's awesome.
Yeah.
She's awesome. She's just so cool.
I love how much fun she's having.
Bro, she has a ball,
yeah.
man. Everywhere, like, bro, what was what concert was it? Riley Glorine?
Yeah.
Like we were backstage hanging. Like, dude, she's just a good person,
yeah, she's
man.
Fun.
She just has a great time.
Yeah.
I saw the clip. Apparently this was like discussed 8 minutes before. And she was like, "Hey Dana, I want to go do this." He's like, "Okay, done."
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, she's definitely Dana's cup of tea in terms of her personality.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she's got that fuck you personality.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, everybody's trying to make a conspiracy out of this too now. You see all that?
No.
They're trying to say that he was injured before the fight.
I saw that.
And then they put him up there because the betting markets and all this shit. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
It doesn't work like that, guys. I mean, dude, it's like that. To our point earlier, though.
I mean, we are a conspiracy show, but there are limits to the conspiracy.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
not
everything's a conspiracy.
Such small
you could see
shit.
the dude fucking do the injury in
real time.
Yes.
In real time. It's like, come on, man. It's just so fucking stupid. It's so stupid.
I mean, if you knew you were injured, and you were going to get $30 million, I'm gonna be real. I'm going up there. I'm fucking going in there, bro. Yeah. I mean, I'm going in there. $30 million bucks.
Yeah.
I'm going in there. Yeah, but I'm also not trying to run and jump a kick like that. I'm trying to make the fight last. That's what makes me think that that's all bullshit, right? Like
the conspiracy theory.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you were really injured and you knew you were injured and you went in there, you're going to try to appear to not be injured for as long as possible.
Right. Not fucking.
You're not going to run across the ring and fucking try to kick a dude in the face with your injured leg.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to happen. And then on top of it, you know, there's photos of him going into the pain management clinic. Yeah, no shit, bro. Because training for MMA is painful. Okay, it doesn't mean he was fucking injured.
Yeah,
right. Like, these dudes are going in there. They're using the highest technology they can use. They're probably using peptides and fucking blood transfusions and oxygenated blood and ozone and all the shit to have an edge. That's what professional athletes do. So, like, to think like, you know, oh, he went in a pain management clinic. Well, yeah. No shit.
Yeah, I just left.
Yeah. Fuck, I do that shit just to live.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, dude. And Max was so disappointed, man. I felt bad for Max. I felt bad
for everybody. It's a terrible thing. But people get hurt.
Accident.
That's what happens. Yeah. Shit. People get hurt when they fight. That happens all the time. It's bad timing. That's right. You know, just like it was bad timing for Aspinall to get his fucking eye poked out, which I believe he still has issues with. So, like, people are going to chirp and they're going to talk and this and that. But at the end of the day, man, I hope he does do what he says he's going to do. And I believe he will, because he's a fucking champion of a human being.
Yeah.
And I believe we'll see him again.
Yeah. I
believe. And people will say, oh, it's time. Well, that's not for you to decide. That's for him to decide. And he's earned the right to decide that.
That's true. That's absolutely true, man. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe 2 years, you think? 2-3 years?
It's going to be a year on his knee.
At least.
Yeah. But, I mean, dude, he could come back and fight in 1 year.
Yeah.
He could be fighting a year from now. I think everybody wants to see this fight. And I think everybody wants to see him heal. I think people love Conor McGregor for the most part. I think people even who used to hate him want to see him come back. So, you know, I think people are behind him, and it sucks, dude. I hope he does what he says he's going to do.
Yeah, same, man. Guys, jump in the conversation. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. With that being said, it is time for a final segment.
Yeah.
Thumbs up or dumb as fuck. That's where we bring a headline in. We talk about it. We vote on it. We give it one.
Are we not going to talk about the Eric Kirk shit at all? We're not? Not today?
I mean, not much has changed, but.
Well, I would like to say this one thing. You know, I think it's important for everybody to notice how the same 5 or 6 people came out and said, oh, there's this super duper high zoomed in video, and it actually was the video that we had all seen.
Completely bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
New evidence, right?
Right. And I would like to say to those people who are doing this thing that you understand that you're the reason that people are making it. If it really is not nothing, okay, and what's his face, Tyler Robinson actually did do this. You are creating the doubt and the heat. Like, these people say, I'm for Erica Kirk and I love her and I'm her best friend. Okay, well, if you're her best friend, you should probably realize that the way you are handling things is what's causing people to fucking doubt it.
Yep.
Okay? When you come out and you say that the video was clear as day and it was super duper zoomed in and you could see his face, which are things that all of these people said in different ways. And then we come out and find out literally 2 hours later that it was the same video that we've been able to watch this entire time. And when they came out and said it, they said the conspiracy theorists are over. Case is closed. It's done. How that appears is that you are trying to craft a narrative, that you are trying to put the narrative out there and make people believe it and afraid. And then you're calling everybody evil and devil and all these things, demons, for even questioning it. You guys are the reason that the questioning is happening because of the way that you're handling it. Okay, so if you really are who you say you are and you really care about this family and you really believe, don't make up lies about what it is. Because right now the narrative is this. You tried to create a narrative. The people didn't buy it. And did you see them all move on to something else right away? Mm-hmm. They all went over to like.
Bro, it's the Epstein binders.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the same.
It's no different. It's the same thing as the masks. You know, you're a grandma killer. Like anytime, like people are smart now. They figured it out. And anytime you try to shame and, you know, dehumanize and call people names, people are realizing, well, we must be over target. Okay, so that only creates more. So my personal opinion still remains that I have not seen evidence that there are too many open questions that have not been answered or addressed for me to be able to say that it was this kid that just went up and did that. Okay? Stupid things that you get called stupid for asking. I still don't understand why Mikey McCoy was on his fucking phone, then took a picture, the last picture ever of Charlie Kirk, right before he was assassinated. And he looks at his security. They look at him. He takes the picture. He puts the phone down. Charlie gets shot or whatever happened to him. Mm-hmm. The phone goes to his ear in 0.8 seconds and he walks off in a direction. That has not been clarified. Why did that happen? Okay, why do you have Andrew Colvett coming out and saying, well, I have questions now? Mm-hmm. Because, dude, they're trying to get ahead of whatever they're hiding. Mm-hmm. It stinks like fucking shit to me.
Yep.
Okay?
Ben Shapiro on the phone with his fucking security.
None of that shit makes sense. We could cover it on later on in the week. We'll go in depth. But, like, you know, to these people, and I know them. I know these people. Mm-hmm. Okay? And they say, well, we're just trying to defend Erica. You're making it worse for Erica.
You're making it 10 times worse.
Because you're coming out and lying about what you saw or exaggerating.
That's what it is.
About what you saw to squash a narrative, which is only adding fuel to it once they see that you're exaggerating about what you saw.
That's right.
There was no high K, 4,000K fucking Hubble telescope fucking view of Tyler's face.
Yeah, right.
You know, you could see the beads of sweat on his face.
Not like that. If that was the case, it's been 10 fucking months. Wouldn't they have been pushed that out?
Bro, that's my point. Is that these people, to the point you were making, have taken the position the entire time that this dude did it.
The entire time.
From day one, this dude did it.
Yep.
Okay? And then there's all these things that don't add up that everybody else can see. And just because they're asking questions does not make them evil or the devil. It actually makes them more of a friend to Charlie Kirk than any of you that are denying what could have possibly happened. Because the reality is if that was really your fucking friend, you would want to know the truth about what actually happened. I would.
Yeah.
And I'd be digging to the fucking bottom of the ditch to figure out what happened. Well, and I certainly wouldn't say from the day that it happened or the day after or the day after. It was this dude when there's all these other questions.
It's all Valhalla, brother.
So like, dude, it's bullshit.
Not only that, dude, here's my thing. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't trust the fucking government.
I don't trust anybody.
Right. And so if we know for a fact that the government lied about the surroundings of the JFK assassination, we know they lied about Martin Luther King assassination. We know our government lied about COVID, about the vaccines, about you name it. But this situation, the official narrative coming from the government's 100% no, fuck that. Secondly, I don't want my grandkids to be, you know, 50 years from now with the, you know, declassification of the Charlie Kirk cases. I want that shit now. What the fuck happened right now?
Yeah.
Right. And that's my intentions. I want.
Well, you got to ask, you always got to ask who benefits? Who benefits?
Right.
Okay. Who benefits from Charlie Kirk being assassinated? There's only one person that benefits. Okay. Tyler Robinson didn't benefit. All right. The communist left that apparently, and by the way, huge problem that needs to be addressed. It's a very easy scapegoat. Mm-hmm. Okay. And do I think they could have done it? Yeah, I do.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think these people are fucking crazy and I think they're violent.
I think they would have loved to.
I do think that there is a percentage of possibility that they were behind it. Mm-hmm. Okay. But I think that percentage from what I viewed is 10%.
It's minimal. And if their goal was to stop that, they didn't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
But who benefits?
Yeah.
Okay, who benefits? Charlie Kirk runs the biggest organization for young conservative people in the country. Full stop. He was pulling away from his Israel first stance.
It's a fact.
Okay, not Israel first, but his support of Israel. He was pulling away. There's documentation of that.
Undying, unquestioned.
Okay, so what happens to this whole youth of hundreds of thousands of people that follow him? What happens to the next generation if he says Israel's not our friend? Israel's a problem for us.
Mm-hmm.
Israel, which these are things he was saying.
Right.
And he wasn't saying them just publicly. He was saying them to the motherfuckers that funded his organization, saying, I can no longer support this because you are playing into the typical, his exact, I'm paraphrasing, okay, his quote was that he sent out in his text was, I can no longer support this position because you guys are playing into the typical Jewish donor stereotypes, and I can no longer support it. And then like a week later, he's dead. Okay? So who benefits from this? Who tried to pick up the bloody microphone and say, I'm going to carry the torch? All right, what happens if Charlie Kirk pulls away and starts his messaging to all these hundreds of thousands of people is no longer Israel's our greatest ally? Now, what happens to that next generation of conservatives? Oh, they grow up and they say, fuck Israel. So, in my opinion, who benefits the most from Charlie Kirk's death is the Israel cabal that tries to influence our country. I don't think you can really argue that because of the influence that he had. Here's his exact text. This is his exact text chain. It says, just lost a huge Jewish donor, $2 million a year because I won't cancel Tucker, and I'm thinking of inviting Candace. The next text, Jewish donors play into all the stereotypes. I cannot and will not be bullied like this, leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause. Those texts were right before he was killed, bro. Mm-hmm. So who benefits? Okay, so when you ask yourself who benefits, and then you look at the amount of money we're talking about, I don't think it's an outside evil question to say, did the people that are around him collaborate to have this man assassinated so that they could continue to influence this youth, and these people who were in on it made a bunch of money? I mean, bro, people in the fucking hood kill people for $100. Okay? We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. We're not talking $100. And I don't think that's an unreasonable question to ask. And if it were an unreasonable question to ask, then the way it should be addressed by them would be to be very open and very forthcoming and to come out and say, step by step by step, and address each point. Here's why this happened. Here's why Mikey McCoy did this. Here's why Andrew Kovac did this. Here's why the SD card shit happened. Here's why. And they would address.
Ben Shapiro was on the phone.
They would address every single thing point by point. And if they did so in an effective way, then it would squash it. But the fact that they didn't do so would lead any reasonable person to say, well, they probably don't have a real story to back that up, or otherwise they would do that.
That's right.
So, like, this idea that these 7 or 8 or 9 people, who, by the way, had no influence before COVID, who came out during COVID and earned trust from people and earned a living and made a lot of money and became...
Maybe have some of the same Jewish donors?
Became somebody, okay? Those people now have something to lose by not doing this. And they can read the comments. They know they're destroying their own brand, their own trust. They can see it. So why would you continue to do that? You would only continue to do that if one thing was happening. One, you were so in love with the lifestyle that this affiliation brought you that you were afraid to lose it. Or two, you saw what they did to him and you're terrified of fucking backing out of the position. Which I can't say I wouldn't be too. If I had put myself in that position to take someone's money and then I started backing out and I saw what happened to the biggest name in the world and realized they're going to do that shit to me.
Then you see Lindsey Graham, and then you see.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
dude.
man.
So, dude, I don't think these are not. It's not that I think these are not unreasonable questions. These are not, and the general population has yet to be satisfied about what actually happened, and they will not be satisfied. And what I think is probably going to happen is probably somehow to squash all of this. Tyler Robbins is going to be killed.
Unalived, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little Epstein action.
And they're going to say, oh, he's dead. You know, it looks like he killed himself because he was so filled with guilt. I just think, dude.
Now we'll never know.
Look, man, if you want the fucking narrative to go away, address the questions that people have with the facts that you have and do that.
Yeah. We need a deep dive on this, dude.
Yeah, we will. But I'm just saying, like,
we'll cover it.
I've had a couple of these dudes reach out to me.
Oh, yeah. I know I pissed a few off.
Well, you didn't piss. Well, I talked to them and they said they were having respectful conversations with you, which was fine.
Well, that's their narrative.
Well, they were. I read them. But but the point is that, like, a couple of these dudes have reached out to me and they're like, well, you know, your listeners, you know, you have a lot of influence. It's like, yeah, man, I do. But I'm not going to bend the fucking knee on shit that I don't believe.
It's not bought and paid for.
I'm not bought and paid for. I've never been bought and paid for, and I never will be bought and paid for. And so, like,
that's why he won't let me on his live stream, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, dude. Look, dude. Well, anytime you're arguing with somebody and they resort to calling names, you know you're winning the argument.
They lost.
And that's the whole thing. You either believe us or you're a fucking terrible person.
That's right.
And that's not an intellectually honest place to argue from.
No.
So, and by the way, did you ever see Charlie Kirk do that when he was losing an argument?
No.
Did you ever see Charlie Kirk fucking call people bad names?
Not one time.
Or did you ever hear Charlie Kirk say, hey, why do you think that? You know, if you want to honor Charlie, maybe behave a little bit more like him.
That's some real shit, man. Yeah, we got to do a deep dive on this, guys. I know you guys want it. Comment in there.
It's just something I noticed.
Yeah,
dude, you can't come out and say there's this Hubble telescope 40,000 fucking K view, and then it ends up being the same shit that we all saw.
Yeah, Israel just released this high definition footage.
That only discredits them more and creates more distrust.
It doesn't work, dude.
So, like, you know, I don't know what's going on. Here's what I'll say. I don't know what's happening. But it don't fucking smell right. And I don't think it smells right for most people.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like shit.
I talked to people. I talked to one of my friends, a good friend of mine, who has killed more people with a fucking rifle than probably anybody in the country. Okay? I said, hey, man, between you and me, do you think he got shot with a 30-06? He's like, fuck no, dude. Fuck, there's no fucking, like, he was adamant about it. This is a guy who literally killed people for a fucking living with rifles. Lots of people. Okay? I've sat with him. I've talked to him about, you know, when we've been drinking beers, and I've said, hey, what was it like to fucking do this? Because, like, that's what I want to know. Just being real. And heard the stories of the shit that happens to people when you shoot them with certain weapons. Like, I'm interested in that. I know that sounds fucked up.
A little morbid. It's fine.
But we've had those conversations. One of the best stories he ever told was the story of shooting these two fucking terrorists with a 50 cal and getting them both with one shot. It was awesome. But anyhow, the point is that nobody believes it, dude. And you're not going to force them to believe it, especially coming out exaggerating or fabricating or flat out lying about what you saw, and then for the public to only see an hour later that that's not the case.
Yeah, and then say that people who are questioning are only doing that to make money on their platforms.
What are you talking about?
What the fuck are you doing then, dude?
Yeah, like, exactly, bro.
Like, what do you mean?
Exactly.
Oh, bro, they're all fucking hypocrites, man. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a deep dive on this for you guys.
But the point is that that's what's creating the official narrative is these people who are saying that they're, you know, you're creating
I'm so sick of these people, man, doing all this hate.
How about you come out and say, hey, man, have an honest conversation. Hey, dude, this doesn't make sense to me. I agree with you guys on this part. Here's why I actually think this happened the way that it was said it happened. And it can't be like, Oh, I've known Erica Kirk for fucking. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, bro. That's not a fucking. That's not good enough.
Yeah, OJ knew what's her name. You know what I'm saying,
bro? It's not good enough.
No.
Okay, and it's just not.
No.
And you know, it is what it is, man. They're making it worse.
Yeah, 1,000 times worse, man. Yeah, we'll do a full deep dive in this, guys.
Yeah,
stay tuned. But it is time, Andy. We gotta do our thumbs up or dumb as fuck. Let's talk about it. It's been a minute since I brought some animals in the show. Yeah, I say we should.
Okay.
Not a bear.
Yeah,
not a bear. Not a dog. Bison.
Oh yeah.
Thumbs up or dumb as fuck. Headline reads: grandfather ID'd as Yellowstone visitor flung into the air by bison, as extent of his injuries revealed. Have you seen this? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I give him credit. At least he wasn't like trying to pet it.
yeah. Well, the internet has gone wild.
Yeah.
On this one. So let's dive into this. The Yellowstone National Park tourist tossed into the air like a rag doll by a marauding bull bison has been identified as a community-minded grandfather who immediately cracked jokes about his painful, now viral ordeal. Carl Isom McDaniel suffered multiple broken bones in the frightening encounter with the beast Friday night at the Bridge Bay campground near Yellowstone Lake in the southeast quadrant of the park, where he was traveling with his grandson. Here's a picture of Carl here. The video is absolutely insane. It has no audio for those listening. Come over to the tube, check this clip out. First of all, that's a massive fucking bison.
Yeah. He's not even really close to it.
No, he's a minute. Just sitting here chilling. Mm-hmm. You know what? I don't like those suspenders. I think that's what the bison was saying. They're just taking pictures. Look at this.
No pictures, bitch.
Yeah, watch this, though.
He's getting mad.
I think it was the truck that sent him off, actually. I think it was the truck that sent him off. Fuck suspenders. I fucking hate suspenders. Come here, motherfucker.
Dude.
Bro,
oh, man.
He's moving.
He doesn't know the rules, man.
What's the rules?
You got to stand right next to a tree and just go around the tree.
If he was trying.
No, he's going around 5 or 6 trees.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Now, he made light of the attack, even as he waited for park ambulance to arrive, according to the professional photographer who captured the now widely viral moment. Quote, he was in a lot of pain with his leg, and otherwise he was conscious the whole time, in good spirits, joking. Photographer Mike McLeod told the New York Times. Now, he's in his mid-60s.
It was fucking Israel. It was Israel.
It was Israel. They got fucking Lindsey Graham. Now they're on the fucking Carl.
Yeah. Carl, what'd you type on Facebook, bro?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But dude, the internet, being the internet, is fucking amazing.
Dude, he is up there.
Bro. Check this clip.
I knew it was going to be this one. He's going to fly through the world. They do it. Oh, man. Dude, I got a video. Somebody, Tyler made a video of me crashing my dirt bike doing that one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll have to find it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, bro. The memes have been insane. They did this one. It was like, Jadarius Mountain Breaker, linebacker, Montana State. This one, fuck around to find out.
Yeah, man.
Now,
I don't think he was fucking around though.
I don't think he was. But let me ask you this: do you hear about that black dude that got attacked by the bison?
No.
Yeah, because it doesn't fucking happen.
Well, you know why? Because that's white people shit,
bro. Now, to show you guys how truthful this is, NBC decided to send one of their reporters to Yellowstone to go check, I guess do a report on the scene. This is a no bullshit clip of them sending a black man to Yellowstone to go see a fucking bison that just mauled a fucking man. Check this out.
Montana 3.
Look.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no, I ain't messing with you. Oh no, I'm not messing with you.
He gone. You don't do it.
That's smart.
And you know who didn't get marauded? Him.
That's right.
Where you got on this, man?
I mean, dude.
He's alive. You know, got some broken bones, but
You know, like I said, at least he wasn't trying to pet it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like that Asian lady. I think she was trying to see how tender it was. All right.
Dinner. Dinner.
Oh, that's a big dog.
Anyway.
He was moving, dude. Props. Listen, I give him, A for effort.
Yeah, that dismount. He didn't land it.
Yeah, man. Thumbs up for both. Guys, Andy. That's all I got, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, don't be a hoe.
Share the show.